This video is all about Fed November FOMC meeting. We will use two things: their press conference transcript and FOMC minute PDF. I think both feel different language. These two documents you will understand better what they will be doing in December FOMC meeting and what you missed in November FOMC meeting. So first of all, first line, if you see, Fed talk about significant progress toward our goal over past 2 years. Just few word, our goal over past 2 years. If you see from November 2022 to 2024, that's mean last 2 year, that's mean 2 years before election. That is what Fed is trying to say. At the same time, if you see asset price like gold, it went from 1620. The bottom came after November FOMC meeting 2 years ago to high 2790. That is the price you pay for gold. All the Fed policy which were designed to affect election in last 2 years, because these were not ordinary year. Last 2 years before election, that will be totally different next 2 years after election. For future, if you see from 2025 to 2026, and another thing, if you see Fed language, it is pure economics or highest level macroeconomics. What Fed say, that is macroeconomics. So it is not easy to understand their language. As a beginner, if you see news, then they will show you rate cut. What Fed is using totally different language. Degree of policy restraint and recalibration of our policy stance. When you use the word rate cut or the word used by Fed, degree of policy restraint and recalibration of policy stance, meaning change. Because think like this, when CPI is trading above 0%, rate cut is rate cut. When CPI turn below 0%, it is only for name, but it work like rate hike. So better you try to understand language, degree of restraint and recalibration of policy. So you have to watch carefully. The NFP before election, that was different, and Fed knew it was effect of river strike and hurricane. And if you read again, inflation has eased significantly over past 2 years. Exactly from November 2022 to 2024. But at the same time, gold price is from 1620 to 2790. If you read this line, Fed repeated this thing so many times in FOMC speech. Same thing you will read in minute PDF. Their employment, that's mean NFP. Inflation, that's mean CPI. Goals are roughly balanced. So either you can control NFP or you can control CPI. What they were trying to do in last 2 years. But they cannot do it forever. They have to choose one. Either save employment or save inflation. Again saying recalibration of our policy stance. We know that reducing policy restraint too quickly, what they did in last 2 years, from November 2022 to November 2024, it start with CPI number, Fed pivot, then slowly in December 2023 they officially forecasted cut, then finally in September, that means before election, they officially cut interest rate. So that was doing policy restraint too quickly, and now we are paying price. Every single inflation indicator, CPI, PPI and PC, all of them are rising. Another line they use all the time, at the same time, reducing policy rate too slow could unduly weaken economy. That is next 2 year after election. That's mean 2025 plus 2026. Because election over, nobody care where CPI go, where NFP go. And we have to see after election in 2025. That's why December FOMC meeting will be important. Then next year March FOMC will be important. What they will do next year? They will cut rates slowly or spark inflation once again, doing rate cut too quickly. Another famous line they used again, we are not on any preset path. They were dovish all the time this year from March to September FOMC meeting this year, which have effect in CPI number rising right now. They control everything. CPI number will only show what they want. Without their permission, CPI will show nothing. But then the data dependent drama and ignoring, we are not any preset course. Everything is pre-planned. Because why you will do big size 50 before election? When you have election result, immediately you will cut 25. Now important thing, election outcome will produce policy. Surely election have effect on their monetary policy decision, otherwise why cut size decrease in half immediately after election result? Best they could do doing cut before election result, but they change the date and first our result confirm Trump is next president, then decrease size. There was question that from Fed how proactive, reactive Fed is prepared to change in economic policy with the next administration. Not just Biden and Trump, these two people will replace each other, but entire administration, they will replace one by one everyone. Trump have announced new Treasury Secretary name. Read that Finance Times article. This person is trained hedge fund, and this is his old 2018 interview. You will not find it on YouTube. Only way to watch, just click on the link. Compared to Yellen, there is a big difference between two person. So this thing increase investor confidence in buying US Treasury bond. So this is just beginning, one by one. End game is replacing Powell. And who will be the person that will replace Powell? Which can be our Walker movement in a stagflation cycle. That is end game. When Fed say no, it's mean yes. Or you can say law of inverse, total opposite language of Fed. You can see what Fed said. Election will have no effect on our policy decision. While you were dovish all the time from March to September, influenced by Biden, and after election from November to December 2025, if you stay hawkish, then this proves you are lying. Election have effect on your policy decision. Just read in inverse language, replace not with yes. We know what timing, substance of any policy change will be. Tariff is just distraction for ordinary people. Trump is playing the game because officially you cannot implement those tariffs before January 2025. Therefore, we know that effect on economy will be. Whether and to what extent these policy will matter for achievement of our goal variable. We don't guess, we don't speculate, we don't assume. This was most famous line from Fed in this speech, because that is totally opposite. Do 50 before election, 25 after election, and if they pause in December, then you are saying opposite, doing opposite. You are guessing, you are speculating, and you are assuming. So Fed have said clear achievement of our goal variable. Whatever Trump is saying, what policy he implement after return to White House, how these things will affect NFP, CPI, and GDP in upcoming time. So Fed is ready, he's speculating, and he's guessing, he's ready. Ordinary person who's doing day trading, just 1 year old, but again, never forget, Fed is historical organization. They have thousands of PhD. They know what to do next. Question from Nick Tamiraus. We all know many FOMC member. This person moved the market. They are talking about 10-year treasury bond yield 5%. It is ready to break out range. Just wait and watch. For last 2 years, from November 2022 to 2024, that was range near 5%. So breakout is coming. Get ready for 2025 and 2026. But question was right, and it was 2 year old. Bond yield was flirting with 5%. If they were sustained, could weigh on economic activity. The October 2023, when Fed direct crashed the bond yield just from 5% to skip recession 1 year before election. You believe policy is restrictive. This was the narrative started in March 2024 this year. So growth risk, why 10-year bond yield, they are different from 1 year ago or big change. You can read Powell reply. We have watched run up in bond. It is nowhere where it was, of course, a years ago. And this was second most popular line from Fed speech. Watch chart yourself and check it. He is saying nowhere where it was a years ago. Because if you see the chart, that is total horizontal for last 2 years. But Fed is blindly lying. And again Fed is saying we are watching. Things have been moving around and we will see where they settle. And I think it is too early really to say where they settle. So upper part of this bond range was 5%. Question will be, if range breakout, then how low it will go? Based on Fed history and politics which come after election, you can expect 2%. But Fed is giving hint range breakout is coming. And Fed is saying moves are not principally about higher inflation expectation. Again, inverse language, not about high inflation expectation. Since they cut 50 basis points in September to November FOMC meeting, 10-year bond yield was up all the time. That was clear second inflation wave risk, panic, high inflation expectation. At the same time, gold was up all the time. But inverse Fed always speak in opposite language. Another thing, financial condition index. There are 3 index, one from Bloomberg, one from Goldman Sachs, and one provided by Fed. For last 2 years, like Fed said, November 2022 to 4, they were going in easy mode all the time. And like Fed say, if they persist, if they material, we will certainly take them into account in our policy. So they did not did QE this year 2024, but financial condition index were giving same effect which they created by QE. So big change in final condition index coming after election. So these things don't really have mainly to do with Fed policy. So if Fed policy is tight, final condition index must be tight. If they are easy, then by default Fed policy is easy. And you should not be surprised if Bitcoin is trading near 100k. This is official statement from Fed. We got one inflation report which was not terrible and it was a little higher than expected. But after that, one more inflation report came which is higher than last time. Now you will see in FOMC speech multiple times he said, read in inverse language, we fill out NASCP and we characterize one that was filled out today. So dot plot ACP which will be available for public in December already decided available for hedge fund insider trader who dumped after FOMC gold big way. You can see Fed is talking, they are down 75 basis point. So if you see 2024, they cut total 25 basis point. Question is next year 2025, after election, how much they will cut? Surely more than 75 basis point. That is the minimum cut you will expect next year. You can watch this FOMC was nice lecture on stagflation. Even if you are beginner, if you can skip 50-year history, he is saying officially we are trying to be on middle path where we can maintain strength in our labor market, also enabling further progress on inflation. So controlling everything, NFP and CPI, just 2 years before election. That middle path is price you pay from 1620 to 1790 on gold price for last 2 years. And in theory, this thing is known as stagflation. Again, Fed is saying we don't fill out SAP at this meeting. Now there was that question from Fed. Full percent point of rate cut in 2025 is a reasonable outlook. So if inflation spike, minimum you can expect 75, or if inflation start dropping faster, then there will be more cut but more than 100 basis point. So they are saying that has not changed at all since September FOMC meeting. Everything changed after September FOMC meeting when they begin cut cycle with big size 50. There was almost all hedge fund interview just before election. Ray Dalio was speculating on first cut size. Gold jumped big way. Yield jumped. There was clear high inflation expectation risk. So inflation has made progress, dropping the word further progress. So language was changed by Fed official statement. You can see question for Fed, open the door to December pause. FOMC speech they are talking about rate pause in December. White minute PDF totally different language. They are talking about rate cut in December. So inverse Fed replied, they are not thinking about rate pause in December. So Fed is saying it is a brand new forward guidance. So election over, totally different word is coming. So need brand new forward guidance. Whatever have to say, we have to say yes or no at every meeting, whether we have made further progress. Powell said it is not mean to send a signal Neither of this mean to send a further signal. We don't want to be, we don't think good time to doing lots of forward guidance. So range breakout in 10-year bond yield, 2-year policy trend, everything will change very fast starting 2025. So Fed is giving hit a lot of forward guidance and further signal. And again coded language from Fed, we do know that where the destination is, right pace, and don't know exactly where destination is. So let's see, they are cutting from 5%. What will be the speed? Because nobody talking when they will be doing emergency cut and what will be the size, that is speed, and destination where they will stop. I personally think 2%, and one stop will be near 3%. They're talking about higher inflation expectation, but what about expectation of higher deficit? 2022 to 4 November FOMC meeting. They used everything. Biden used fiscal policy, Powell used monetary policy. Biden was increasing debt all the time. So higher deficit, government spending, that's mean use of fiscal policy, means higher yield. That's mean higher Fed fund rate. That's mean 2-year range in 10-year bond yield near 5%. When process reverse, when we are talking about rate cut, then there must be support from fiscal policy. There must be lower yield. For debt to work, there must be decrease in debt. Without fiscal policy support, you cannot cut interest rate. That is what ordinary person are missing. When rates were high, there was support from Biden. If they are doing rate cut, there must be fiscal policy support from Trump. Because for rate cut to work, you need total stop on debt spending, or better, decrease in debt. Best I think I can do, just read this book, History of All Rate Cut Cycle since the beginning of the Fed. But without fiscal policy support, their rate cut cannot work. Debt has to decrease. And Powell reply, we don't comment on fiscal policy. I don't have lots of more to say on what driving bond yield. So Fed chair, most powerful central bank, he don't know what is driving bond yield. Debts were increasing all the time and there was no serious plan to decrease debt, and he's saying he don't know what is driving bond yield. And you are doing rate cut. If rate cut is coming, rate cut is happening, then there must be debt decrease. Without that, yield cannot go down. I think this is a new thing from Fed. Your entire focus must be this statement, not news company, what Trump is saying, China is doing. Congress is considering rewrite of tax law. Because when Trump start talking about tariff, everyone forget what happened to tax cut. What Fed is talking, he is ready. We start to model it. We would wait. Certain point, staff would brief. Another thing which I liked, read yourself. There is lots of literature on effect of tax policy change on various part of economy. He will not give you book name because he is Fed chair, but he is giving it lots of literature on effect of tax policy. When FOMC speech came, I immediately updated to premium user. Start reading any best book you can find on US tax policy. There will be everything timing part, and there will be everything effect on economy, and like Fed said, how this thing will affect Fed gold NFP, GDP, CPI. You can read, you would probably run an alternative simulation before that happen. They are ready to keep people trying to understand it. Before tax hit ordinary person, they are running alternative simulation. But crowd is still busy in BRICS and 4-year-old narrative Trump trade war. You can read Fed explain entire process. It is a process that takes lots of time. We go through all the time with every administration constantly. So CNBC was asking adding restriction to economy. Again that magical word from FOMC. Not hike, not cut, but restriction. Signal that you should do less. So Fed said material change, final condition that last, persist, really matter. We are watching, we are reading, and we are doing decomposition, reading other, but right now it is not a major factor in and how we are thinking about. So that restrictive policy drama since March this year. So Fed have said we think even with today's cut, policy is still restrictive, and we understand it is not possible to say precisely how restrictive, but we feel still restrictive. After two rate cut, if policy is still restrictive, then why Bitcoin is trading near 100k? So either Fed lying or something is hidden. So direct question from Fed: what might cause you to pause rate cut in December? So Fed have said we have not made any decision like that all. Here is the important thing: speech and minute PDF both feel different in big way, because speech talk about rate pause but minute PDF talk about rate cut. So thinking, famous line from Fed, they use this language all the time from big policy change. So they are talking about QT, thinking about something we are just beginning to think about. You can read in FOMC speech how many times they talk about rate pause. So language was in favor of rate pause. Total opposite, minute PDF talk about rate cut. You can see inverse Fed. I am not going to talk about anything that relates directly or indirectly to election. You are using the word election. You are talking about policy which always come after election, but indirectly you will not talk about election. And finally Fed said Fed to undershoot for a while on inflation goal, under every inflation targeting range, so people have a chance to catch up. This thing can only work if your job survive. If you lost the job, then you will not catch up. So not way our framework work. We are not we don't have we don't think it will be appropriate to deliberately undershoot. Officially target 2%. Under Biden administration it changed to 3%. Overshoot mean for last 2 years inflation was about 2%. Undershoot mean for next 2 years they will make sure inflation stay below 2%. Or very dangerous thing which Fed say problem there is low inflation can be problem. That means there is possibility inflation drop below zero. That is not part of framework, not something we are going to be looking at in our framework review. So they are saying undershoot inflation. That means inflation will stay below 2% upcoming time. But how much below 2%? because when they see 0% CPI on a screen, they panic all the time. 0% CPI means all rate cut turn into rate hike. Now FOMC minute PDF you can read. They have given clear month name May 2025 when they are expecting end of QT. But it is written in PDF, you can read yourself.